Hello everyone, this is Light on Wonder 753 back again for another video. I haven't done a video in about 3 months for various reasons this summer. I don't know why I haven't, I just haven't felt like putting one up lately. But I do have a new pickups video for all of you to show you all my stuff I've gotten this summer of 2013 and recent acquisitions to my collection. There are two things which I cannot show because I kept at my college apartment, which I'm actually not there at the moment, and that is a GOTEE, I think, wristband, which is a record company or label that TobyMac, Jamie Grace, and Capital Kings are all a part of. And I got a video game plushie of this new video game, Beat Buddy, which I won through a Facebook contest since I was one of the first 10 people to comment under their status. I got a free plushie of a new video game that was coming out this summer. So those two items are still at, I don't have with me right now. So I will show you everything I have right now that I have recently acquired. The first item I got, and these are in no particular order, was some backup headphones for my MP3 player I use usually in college. So in case one of my in-the-ear headphones break or something, at least I'll have a backup pair of big headphones to use. So it has an audio jack here. I think it had 60mm circumference earpieces right here. I'm not sure. I think the dimensions were 60mm when I bought it though. And it folds compactly for traveling, which is good. And I haven't really used these much yet, but they look cool, and the designs are pretty cool. So yeah, I got those recently. Now come the CDs. The first two CDs are non-Christian CDs. Ones I just picked up because I just picked up. So the first one is Sticks and Stones by Cher Lloyd. Cher Lloyd, I would say, is more of a pop slash rapper. She raps a little in her lyrics, but she does more pop type music. Sort of like more mainstream pop on what you would hear on radios today, even though her music doesn't get very much radio play in the US for some reason, because she definitely is a artist either from London or from Great Britain. And she won on the United Kingdom X Factor. She won a season on there and began and started making music. So here's Cher Lloyd's Sticks and Stones. Here's a picture of her right here with the flag in the background, and her CD right there. Cher Lloyd's Sticks and Stones. And her picture right there, as you can see of her. And then let's open the booklet, which actually folds out to create another picture of her. Right here. Here's another picture of her right there. Very nice. Even though I personally wish she would have covered herself some more. But like I said, she's a secular mainstream artist. I can't really compare her to any other artist because she doesn't sound like any other artist out there in mainstream that I'm aware of. So that's Cher Lloyd's Sticks and Stones. Next one is Bon Jovi's latest, What About Now. It's a very creative album. I can't really explain it yet because I've only listened to it a few times so far this summer. But the lyrics are pretty good. I think it talks about a lot of our current state of our generation and where it's going and things. And like I said, he's a secular rock artist. He's been doing music for a long time. And things like that. Many people who listen to mainstream music and are aware of lots of older music definitely would know who Bon Jovi is. So this is Bon Jovi's latest album. It came out this year. What About Now? Happy to have that finally in my collection. Next album I got from New Release Tuesday. The admin of the website contacted me and said that I did buy this with my points on their site a while back, but they forgot about it and forgot to ship it to me. So they finally shipped this album out this summer to me. I already showed you the autographed lyric sheet I bought of this album, and that is The One You Need by Shane & Shane. This is the first Christian music pickup I got this summer, in physical form through CD. The One You Need by Shane & Shane. Right there on the lyric sheets, nothing special, just your normal booklet. The next artist I had to show you is a artist I discovered on New Release Tuesday, Lindsay McCall. If It Leads Me Back by Lindsay McCall. I found this on sale for the right price at my local Family Christian bookstore, so decided to pick it up finally. She sounds a lot like what I would compare to Natalie Grant. I would even compare her now to Sheryl Crow, that I've listened to her a few times. Like her sound on some of these songs, like her voice is really strong, and some of the songs sonically might sound a little like Sheryl Crow, if you know who Sheryl Crow is in mainstream music. But I would compare her more in Christian music to Meredith Andrews, Natalie Grant, people like that. So she does CCM, Christian contemporary music. There's a picture right there. It's just your normal lyric booklet. There's a picture there and stuff like that. That is If It Leads Me Back by Lindsay McCall. Next album I have is a Christian and also mainstream artist. They're tie-in to Christian and mainstream label. That is Seabird. This album's called Rocks into Rivers by Seabird. They sound sonically and lyrically like Coldplay and U2. And I would even compare them somewhat to The Fray. So yeah, they're really good. Alternative rock, I would say. Crossover between Christian and mainstream music. So yeah, there you go. Just lyric sheet. Just your normal lyric sheet like usual. Happy to have this one in my collection now. Last but not least, the last physical CD I bought that's actually in a DigiSlip booklet, I guess you could say, instead of like glass CD case, is The Six by Christian rapper Flame. Now this album in particular is the deepest theological Christian rap album find I've found so far. Basically all these songs on here tell the whole story of Genesis in the Bible. For instance, his song The Sixth Day talks about how man and woman was created on the sixth day of the earth coming. And it's just a song about the coming of man and women, and how the earth is beautiful, and how Christ was risen on the third day, and things like that. Another good song on here is called Trap Money. That's a song telling about people within the game, within Christian rap and things like that, to stay away from money because it does destroy and it's the root of all evil, like it says in the Bible. But I'll tell you more about that stuff when I get to a review of this album. Let me just tell you my favorite songs real quick on this album. My all-time favorite song on this album would be Let Go featuring Decimbe Radio, because it's just a very awesome song. I like the tune and it's cool. So this is The Sixth by Flame. He's also got a new album coming out this October, I think, called The Royal Flush. If you like his work, I recommend you check that out. And if you have not heard of Flame yet, and you like more upbeat, maybe Christian music with good beats, his music is great. And the message is very, very theological on this album. And it's just really, really awesome. So, it's a picture right there, CD. Here's the backdrop there, as you can see. I'm super excited to have this one now in my collection. And the last two albums I got this summer are two digital albums I picked up recently. One is brand new and came out just July 2013. It was in late July, either July 23rd to 26th, I think. And that is the Commissary. I also thought it actually said Commissionary, but I think it's Commissary by Seven. And Seven is a Christian rapper. He's been through all the pain before he got to really embrace Christ and things like that. He had a rough 12 years from what I saw in one of his testimonies online, and he's 32 now. And like I said, he's a great Christian rapper that I recently just discovered through a website called Rapzilla, which is a Christian-based website showcasing all positive Christian rap artists out there and things like that. So I recently discovered him on there throughout this past summer, and what I like about this guy is his passion. I've listened to some of his songs so far, and his passion just really stands out. And the hardest part of listening to his music, though, is because of his gritty lyrics. His lyrics aren't gritty in the sense that they're vulgar by any means, but they're gritty just because it talks about real life, deep social issues within where his ministry's at, to where it's some things you would never think you'd see in life, and he presents it in his music of where he's coming from, and that's fantastic. So I got that by Seven, his new album, The Commissary, I think it's called, and I got his album before that he did about 3 years ago that I just picked up, called Purple Rain by Sevin, S-E-V-I-N. So if you haven't heard of him, check him out if you like more upbeat music, but with a person who can rap slower and have you know, not as intensive beats, or you're like beats that fit the how slow he raps. So check him out if you want to. Mainly all throughout his album, it presents everything you could imagine from struggle to struggle in each of his songs presented throughout society, but with Christ in it too, and some encouragement. So that's great. So that's all I picked up recently. I did pick up a great single. I normally don't tell you what singles I pick up unless I feel it's necessary, but I recently picked up Surrender by Flame featuring V Rose. This song is incredible. I recommend you check the song out on YouTube, the actual official music video of it. It's basically a whole surrender to Christ in one song, and it's like an anthem of surrendering, of, you know, like how you can't take a break away from our duty and stuff to share the gospel. So that's fantastic. And this will end my talking about my pickup video and showing you all the things I picked up recently. I hope you enjoyed this. I hope to maybe start reviews up again sometime soon. I'll just have to see. I might be in the process of creating a second YouTube channel for things I discuss just that are on my mind and things like that. So I'm not sure about that yet, but please stay tuned. And I hope you enjoyed this. Please comment, rate, like, and subscribe, and see all of you soon.